Every game should start with that fanfare. I swear to God. Hello, everybody. Hello. My name is Paul. You may remember me from such famous videos as some King's Quest LP I did like 3 years ago. Pretty cool, huh? I did this Alice thing. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. I do this series anyway. So right now, check it out. In honor of the new Kickstarter that's in place by Lorianne and Corey Cole, which is basically going to be rebooting Quest for Glory. It's called Hero U, Rogue to Redemption. It's got a Kickstarter. Go check it out, fuckers. But we are going to play Quest for Glory front to back. All right, I put that dramatic pause in there. Did you hear it? Front to back. All right, that kind of gives you the gravity of the situation. Now, Quest for Glory, it's actually a very simple game, but complex in its simplicity. I know that doesn't make sense, but let's watch the introduction, and maybe this will lay a few things out for you, okay? It is a point-and-click adventure game, much in the same vein as King's Quest V. Actually, I think King's Quest V came about the same time out as Quest for Glory. Introduction. I can't talk. Okay, so the introduction is basically just credits, okay? So it doesn't really explain the story to you at all. It's not really skippable, so... well, I guess I'll be telling you the Quest for Glory story after all. Okay, personal history. Quest for Glory 1 is my very first introduction into PC gaming, period. Bar none. Before King's Quest V, which is my first real memory of actually like beating the game. There they are, Lorianne and Corey Cole. Hooray! I don't even know where I was. It was like a friend of the family's house or their parents, and they're like, I was super young, and it's like, go upstairs and entertain the little idiot with your fantastic computer technology. So we went upstairs, and this is one of the few things he booted up. Now, I don't think I actually got to play it, but I was just watching over the shoulder, and I was just in awe. It's like, look what's going on. It goes from day to night, and you can not only walk, but you can sneak, and people react to it, and you can run around, and now we can choose your character. Wowee. Okay. I'll come back to more and more of that as we go. Okay, so in Quest for Glory, you can play 3 characters. You have your fighter, which is all brawn, no brains. You got your magic user, which is all brains, no brawn, and then you got your thief, who is a fucking badass, okay? And there is no reason not to play as the thief until Quest for Glory 3 when you unlock the paladin, alright? So we're gonna go with thief, because thief, you know, why not? Everyone likes to play sneaky pants, and there has been no real good stealth game since Thief 3, well, Thief 1 and Thief 2, the Metal Age. Gosh, I feel like I want to give everything away so far. It's one of my favorite games in the world, so, he needs a name. We could just name him Paul, but that's kind of lame. You know, who would name themselves Paul? That's ridiculous. We could name him Dugan or Duagan or Duodenum or whatever. Gosh. All right, you know what? I'm just going to be completely unimaginative, and he's just going to be Paul. No, we can't. Sneaky Feet. His name is Sneaky Feet. Sneaky Feet, the Mighty Thief. Alright, so at the very beginning, we can pick our attributes. It's kind of like a D&D thing. You got strength, intelligence, agility, vitality, which is basically your life force, luck, which is kind of that all-encompassing luck thing, magic, which we don't really need, weapon use, parry, mostly a fighter thing, dodge, stealth. Why? I don't know why we don't have more dodge skill for being a thief. Pick locks, throwing, and climbing. Huzzah. You know what? You can actually kind of cheat a little bit. I'm actually going to give my thief magic. It's not a really good way to play the game because there's so many ways you can cheat, but you can literally do everything, and I can show you all the multiple ways you can solve puzzles as the different characters. So let's do that. And you know what? I'm going to give myself a little bit of parry just because I'm awful at fighting in general. Okay, so now we can just pick whatever we want. Let's see. Stealth is important. Stealth is very easy to kind of grind because you can just sneak everywhere. So we're not going to worry about that. Pick lock, same thing. Throwing, climbing, grind. I'll probably do it off screen so not to bore you. Parry, weapon use. Gosh, what should I give myself? Let's give myself a little bit of luck with a little bit of luck with a little bit of vitality and agility and a little bit of bloomin' magic. Alright, let's do this. I think we're good. We got every single skill. How could we not beat this game easy? Let's roll, dude. So you kind of started this blank slate, just wandering into town, nameless hero, and this seems like a quiet little town. On the porch ahead of you are two people. The standing one is a large, rather ugly, and playing with a yo-yo. The seated person smoking a pipe looks like he might be the sheriff. The man with the pipe greets you.
Welcome to our town. You are lucky to have made it down from the mountains before the snow blocked the pass again. It is pretty dangerous outside the town, I understand. Many monsters have been trapped around here with the lead snow. Between them and the brigands, we certainly could use a hero around here. Have you tried fishing up by the lake? I am Sheriff Schultzmeisterson. This is Otto van Gun, my assistant. Good luck in your quest. And look at my hat. Apparently I also rob from the rich and give to the poor.
So, the entire game takes place in this kind of nameless area, like, oh gosh. I had the name for it. Like, what would you call this area of the world? Tudor, Germanic. Yeah, Germanic. Okay, we'll just call it Germanic. Alright, so everyone is Schultz, and everyone wears fucking lederhosen, even the goons. There's more than a hint of ogre about this strange and bulky character. He seems cheerful, though. Alright, now Quest for Glory, much like any Sierra game, will not hesitate to kill the shit out of you for basic curiosity. So we save, and we save often. So let's talk to the goon. Let's play with the goon first. Unhand that sheriff. No, the sheriff's over here. Okay, whatever. Alright, well, let's talk to the sheriff some more. Let's figure out what's going on. Okay, I just talked to myself. I'm paid, no controller of my life. That's right. I have control, baby. I control your every move. Walk back and forth. I bid it. Oh my god, look at him go. Oh, okay. I'm pretty... It's a fantasy game. Right, okay, so what did I come into town with? I've come into town with a couple of bucks. I have 4 gold pieces. Each of these weighs something, by the way, so you can't be carrying around the entire world. You have to kind of ration it out. Speaking of which, there's rations. You have to eat. Leather jerkin, so I have armor, I have a dagger, and then my lockpick. Fantastiche. So let's talk to the... let's figure out what's going on. So let's talk to Sheriff Schultzmeisterson and figure out what's going on in town. See what kind of trouble we can get into. So let's name. I guess he tells us our name, or we ask about his name, or whatever. So, Von Schultz, is that a stupid name? Alright, he's already told us that. Let's ask about Otto.
Otto is a big help to me. He is very smart for a goon. These prisoners only suffer a few broken bones when he grabs them. Yeah, it took a bit of doing to teach him to bring prisoners back alive, but now he hardly ever forgets. Yeah.
Prisoners.
It's simple. When someone breaks the law, when we catch them, we hold them prisoner. It's very simple, you center-handed dolt.
Alright, that got us nowhere. The mountain.
You'll see now, you came down from there.
Alright, so I guess we were just sort of born in this mountain cave, and we come back nameless, and we somehow made this awesome-looking cape and boots out of, like, mud and tree bark. Where he came from before was actually kind of an interesting question. Now, apparently he does have a name, according to lore. I don't know what it is, and I kind of forgot because I'm not really prepared and stuff, and that's what I do. And look, it looks like the sheriff has big lips.
This town was named after the Barons of Spielberg. It came to be a lively place before the brigands came and drove all the business away.
Oh, brigands. That sounds like... Oh,
you can find a place to stay at the inn next door, and you can learn about jobs available in the girl hall down the street. If you are interested in magic, you'll visit the magic shop. There's still plenty to do and see here in Spielberg.
Now, a fun little piece of trivia here. In German, Spielberg means game town, so... There you go. It's exactly what's on the tin. It's the game town. It's the game world. Let's say, oh gosh, we can ask about all kinds of things here. Now, pretty much the only way to find out about, what to do, where to go, because the game does not hold your hand. It doesn't tell you where to go, what to do, how to do it. It leaves it entirely up to you, which I respect. So it gives you a little bit, makes you work for it a little bit. So you have to ask around. You have to find out what's going on. Speaking of which, how's the Baron doing?
Baron Stefan keeps mostly to himself at the North Castle of here. We haven't seen him here in town for years.
Let me ask you generally about magic. Hello, Sheriff. Magic?
Just next to the inn is a small magic shop. The owner, Zara, will let you in if you have some abilities in that area. Oh, she's a strange one, alright. Yeah.
Let's see. Let me just walk up to the sheriff here, and I'm just going to say, the inn, as he points blankly at the wall.
Go talk to the innkeeper. He will help you there. Do I look like fucking Rand McNally to you? Do I look like your own personal goddamn tom-tom?
Oh god, he's flipping out again. I'm gonna grab it. Oh. Whatever. And the guild hall.
The guild hall is the southwest corner of town. If you're looking for work, that's a good place to go.
Let's see. There's not too much else I can ask him about. Monsters.
The monsters come down from the mountains every winter, but they are usually gone by now. The Baron thus doesn't have enough men to handle them. Wolfgang is the one to talk about monsters. He has a lot of experience with them. Oh yeah.
Oh, Wolfgang. This must be the innkeeper that we're going to talk to later.
Wolfgang down at the guild hall is the one to talk to about monsters. He has a lot of experience with them, as I've said before.
But, I can talk about the guild hall as well. I don't think I really care about it, but for the sake of completion and to annoy you, here we go.
The guild hall is at the southwest corner of town. If you're looking for work, that's a good place to go.
Alright, I think he's basically just giving us a tutorial, but we do want to know about the brigands, because the brigands are one of the biggest things plaguing this town.
Oh, there's a whole band of brigands hiding somewhere in the mountains around us. They robbed the merchants just last week. Got a fair amount of treasure right here. Good for them.
Here's the merchant. Maybe we can help him out. We're very altruistic.
The one who was robbed is staying at the inn, I believe. With what money, I do not know.
Yeah, okay. We talked about the inn already. Blah, 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 blah. Treasure.
Obtaining treasure involves putting yourself in danger. If you're brave, foolish, or lucky, you might get some treasure.
Danger.
My friend, this world is filled with dangers. Sometimes I think I might be better to choose your danger rather than sitting around waiting for it, as I seem to do. But enough of this philosophical rambling. I am content enough to be the Sheriff of Spielberg. Ah.
I really hope he doesn't have much else to say because my throat is killing me.
Oh, you'll need to talk to the Baron about that, or go ask Wolfgang down at the guild hall, which is just down the street. So you want to be a hero? Well, we can surely use one around here, what with all the pecans.
Oh, yes, thank you, everybody. I'll be here all night. Nursing my sore throat. God damn you, Sheriff. Why do I pick these hard voices for the most verbose of characters? Alright. I know for a fact that Goon doesn't have anything to say, but let me save here. Because the game does keep track of what conversations you had and unlocks other stuff. And then, of course, you got your score going on up there. Now, for those who are not familiar with Sierra games, and most of you should, but Quest for Glory is a little bit different. All right, so you have your walk icon, of course, walks you back and forth at an extremely slow pace. But, fix that. There we go. Realism be damned. Now, the cool thing about the walk icon is that you can change it. Ooh. Okay, so you can choose this icon here from the special menu, which is run. Here's the important one. You can sneak. And the more you sneak and you will run, like if you run around a lot, you build up your vitality, but you drain your stamina. If you drain your stamina, it's true, everything you do starts hurting, and eventually you'll just die from overexertion. Sneaking, though, will get you one place to another just as fast as walking, but you build your sneak skill up, which will come in handy later. You can also rest to get your stamina back. You do want to be careful where you rest. You don't want to rest in the middle of town, otherwise the grooves are going to get you. Very handy. It's a good way to kill the time if you need to train more. You got your character sheet, and you can already see I've already buffed up my stealth a little bit just by walking around. And I've gotten this random experience point too. And I'm not sure what they do, but it's around. Also in our special menu, you can check the time of day, which is handy because certain things happen on certain days, and that's pretty much all you need. The rest, I'm just going to sneak everywhere because I'm going to build up my skill because I'm a cheating asshole. And then we got your look, you got your touchy, your feelies, you got your mouthy lippies, you got the special menu I just saw. Now this icon right here that's grayed out is for magic, which we'll get later. We might head there first so we can get some magic going. And then the inventory, which you've already seen. You can drop stuff, you can pick stuff up, much like any adventure game. So let's see. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and visit the magic store first, which is around this corner. And we'll talk to Zara. We'll get some magic going. And oh my god, giant creepy eye. That's a... oh god. That grandmother has a gigantic creepy eye. Do you see that gigantic creepy eye? I mean, there's this one over here, but who cares about that one? Look. You can see it. Okay, never mind. I'm obviously... Okay, let's go in here. This is the magic shop. We're going to sneak in there and no one even saw us because we are sneaking. There does not seem to be anyone here. Well, time to loot the place because we are a thief. The burning incense fills the room with a strange fiery scent. See a wide variety of arcane objects. For example, scrolls covered with mysterious symbols and arcane incantations. Oh, there's a toaster oven, which rarely used. Electricity has not been invented yet. Maybe she cast a lightning bolt on it to get it started. Bottles of mephitic potions. I have to look up the word mephitic later. Let's see. What else do we have up here? Crystal balls, useful to only those initiated in the ways of witches. Kind of like Chris Tucker in The Fifth Element.
Book. You have book. I am Hilda, daughter of Heinrich.